Tonight on Furniture Film Classics.
Plaster of Paris Island, the United States Upholsterers Recruitment Depot. The Corps doesn't want blind stitchers. They want mean, lean stapling machines.
This is my staple gun. There are many others like it, but this one is mine.
Jiminy H. Cricket's pile, why is your toolbox unlocked?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's an unlocked toolbox. Did you know that?
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, let's take a look inside. Jump in, Jehoshaphat pile. What the heck is this?
Sir, it's a 3-foot salami, sir.
And where's it from?
Sir, Genoa, sir.
Full metal tack strip.
Hi, welcome to Furniture to Go. I'm Ed Feldman. Joe couldn't be with us today because he's up in the attic, and I sent him up there for some equipment. Hark, I think I hear him now.
I needed some more horsehair.
Horsehair?
For later.
Contrived joke
hey.
number. Hey, welcome to the show. He's here.
I'm here.
And here's our Shays talking about
Yes, it
bulbas.
is. Okay,
And
go get the sandwich.
remember, yeah, right, but later we'll watch paint dry.
All America loves it.
Remember last time Tonto went to town and he got the snot beat out of him.
Tonto makes sound of owl at window.
And we did the seat, which is lovely,
That's
and
this part.
of the wraparound. And now
The
we're
skirt.
going to do, yes.
Now we're going to do the inside arm.
Right, this is the inside
Although
arm.
if you were sitting here and leaning back, this would be a back.
No, because this is the arm, because you would recline this way and the back would
But-
be there.
If you straddled this way,
Right.
you would have no back.
Why don't you straddle right now?
But this would be a back if you're sitting against it this way.
And they bicker endlessly and good-naturedly, as in
Interminably.
life. So what we're going to do is put the inside, whatever this is,
this thing, this marshmallow fluff thing.
and we've cut the pattern, as always, to mimic the old pattern of the old inside appendage. We've got release cuts here,
And here.
there, and there. See that little strip? That's a cod's piece. No, that's to go around
It's a very funny word, Cosby.
this side of the board that holds up the back, so we have tension pulling the fabric that way, as well as this tail pulling it this way. The other thing you must know is that we picked out an element of the pattern so as to play out along here and make it look as if it's Comet Feinberg Shoemaker that's going to slam
into Mercury.
Right. Now, let's lay it across the top and see what happens. Oh, it's good. It's lunch.
It looks like a drape.
Now start shoving it down in that little thing, and I'll tell you when I got it. I got it!
You got it? Just leave it in there. You don't have to.
I got it! I got it! I ain't got it! Okay, now we pull this over, and as always, we define the shape, the
Define.
curve you want to get. First, you must address the back.
Hello, back.
And they say I don't feed. Put one staple
Oh,
right,
you feed.
right in there,
Oh.
just to hold it. Just to hold it.
There we go.
Now we've got this Comet just coming across this
86.
back. And now we pull the center. Remember, top pull, tack. Bottom pull, tack. Center, tack. Now I'll
it's
pull
getting
this.
there.
Look, see? Don't worry. Here's where the pleats come. Staple down in
Staple.
here? I think so. You don't want it pulled too tight because then you get that, and that's not a good. You want a good and a nice.
Not a bad and a wrong.
No. Because then we'll never discuss.
We just never talk about
We'll
conversing.
never discuss talking.
We'll just never talk.
We'll never kelp.
You know what would be good here?
What? A fish.
A light switch. Or the remote control little pocket. Now it's time for pleats.
I like to fold my pleats downward, unlike a cummerbund, which you want the pleats upward for theater tickets. See, I remember all those Playboy advice columns. Which way do the pleats on a cummerbund go? Also, my girlfriend will never...
I just remembered a joke, Paige.
Now, don't worry about that, because when you pull this, is this all coming out when I pull this?
Oh, maybe.
Always have a sarcastic friend with you.
But it's not, you know. It's a big wrinkle in here, like a hippo's thigh. Big wrinkle of
Look,
skin.
see, when you pull this, watch this. Watch when I pull, like magic, like Jerry Mahoney. Goes away.
Oh, it's more like Knucklehead Smith.
Watch this. Look at the magic of the pleating action.
Does it look good? Because I can't see.
And then I pull this one down like this, and then it's almost...
This is good for hiding things.
It's almost... You want to stop playing?
Well,
Don't touch that. You're going to make it bigger. My mother always used to say that.
what about a sore? The scab?
No, it was usually like a hole in the chenille bedspread. And then I'll make one more pleat here.
He told me they were burlap.
The burlap bedspreads?
Yeah, for pain and guilt.
Yeah, Brad Dourif. Okay. And now, as in always, as in life, you must sight up your roll.
Before you eat it.
Your Esther. Now, we've done the inside arm, and it's smooth and lovely, like the cheek
And
of
now,
Veronica Lake.
I'm going to do the outside. I mean, the inside back, but I'm using this fabric.
Oh, you crazy man.
I'm going to show you a new technique with some glue and some big screws and a hatchet. It'll be marvelous. You won't believe it.
Roy Underhill taught him this. But, you know, we're really not going to do that because that's James Garner's vest from Maverick.
They made me an upholsterer.
Take it off. We're going to be using the same fabric over here in the same manner as we've done here. But you don't want to see it because you've sent us letters to that effect. So next we're going to be doing the outside arm and back. Block that. You lose.
No, one hand beat you. Oh, hi.
And now we'll do the inside, the outside back.
Wait a minute.
What? Yeah, you can't see
Doesn't
through it.
show.
Fine, fine. He'll never know. He won't know the difference. He'll never know the difference.
What are we doing now?
First, I take the big gun, and then I
You
put...
want-
What?
Go ahead.
I put
Go ahead.
one staple like this.
Tack strip.
And then this tack strip has seen better days.
Sure has.
It's
It'll still work, though, even though it's a little crimped.
more crimped. So, outside backs, just like all the other... Why is this outside back different from all other outside backs?
Because it has our autographs on it right now.
Well, one thing, there's only going to be one metal tack strip. It's going to be pulled around the side, making it actually an
you mean
outside arm.
You're going to sweep this around?
I'm sweeping.
Boy, and they say upholstery's not exciting, let me tell you.
I think so, especially when you put the music behind it. You wipe out everything I say, then it gets really good.
There you go.
Oh, pull it down.
That's it,
Now,
let's go.
ordinarily, I'd flip it up and put a tack underneath, but remember, this wraparound is going to hide
Hey.
the bottom.
What do we do here?
Don't worry.
Because it's not all the way at the end.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Oh, okay.
So you just pull this, and I'm going to put a staple right in here because the wraparound fabric is going to cover that.
So that'll pull that, then we'll pull this out.
Yes, we'll pull this
Okay.
out, and the first thing I do is I pull this around, and
You're
I'll
pushing
just...
me out of the shot here.
I'm sorry, you want to recline?
Yeah.
And then, here, why don't you staple some?
Give me. You want me to pull down?
Yeah, pull. That's good. That's also nice. Again, nice.
good. This
Good,
is also
more,
good.
and nice, and the good, and the nice. Very
There we
nice.
go.
Now, for this end, the tack strip, please.
The bendable tack strip.
Always. Aluminium. Spelled backwards, Mooney Moolah.
Aluminum.
No, Mooney Moolah spelled backwards. That was the first Rough and Ready cartoon. So This only goes down so far. As a matter of fact, it really only has to go down just to clear the top of the wraparound. And what I'm doing is I'm spiking through with the tack strip, so when I wind around, everything looks beautiful. Come on, this is just for the new viewers. The old people are saying, "Beer, Mildred."
That again?
All right, with the last spike through, now we wind it around so we get the lovely knife edge. And looking the mallet, I think we have absence of mallet here. Okay. No, come on, with mallet towards none.
All right, I got the rubber mallet.
Well, you know, it's not exactly the rubber mallet.
Well, it's a wooden, but it's got a rubber glove
But you know,
on it.
we get fresh cream every morning from this. Remember, don't bang in all the way first, especially if you're afraid that your mallet is going to hurt your delicate, extremely expensive fabric.
Right here. Now you can give it everything you got.
If I did that, they'd take us right off the air.
Can I do that?
Okay.
I just got like a little aggression in me.
Oh, you ruined it.
Did I ruin it?
Did you ruin it?
I didn't ruin it.
Right there, ruin it. He's got enough mustache. That's Patty Hearst's old boyfriend. Remember with the mustache?
Look, you don't like the eyes?
No, I don't like the eyes. Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Okay, all right, okay. Very
You see how it changes now automatically
I'm hip.
and more.
Okay, you left out some of the chins, I understand. We did the wraparound skirt back over the outside arm because we peeled it back to tack the outside arm or back panel, as you wish, all the way down. And as you remember, does anybody remember laughter?
I'm making a happy Ed Feldman.
Go back with the fro from 1973. We're going to
he
put
wears
one...
platform shoes, too. He's only 3 feet tall. Did you know that?
Him and his friend, Roy Underhill, who can build a house with a rock. So now we'll put the
Again with the tack
the
strip.
penultimate cardboard tack strip all the way to the top. I want this very close to the top. Why? Because I want to hide all this stuff. And I'm going to put this all the way up there.
All the way up there.
All the way up there.
Up there, up in there.
Oh, boy.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
I'd like it a mess. If you could see into my brain, you could see
Clutter.
how very bored I am. Because I have no life.
That rhymes with another word.
Chrissy, bring me the big knife!
Made you laugh.
Oh, yeah. Tragedy in my life always makes me laugh.
Comedy, tragedy.
Bemusement.
Shock.
Something stuck in the nose.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey. Which one was real?
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Now we have to drop the whole thing down.
The curtain.
And you have to lift.
Well, I got to pull
Put
this
one
forward.
hand there.
Right, pull this forward.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
I'm just enjoying your strength.
Come on.
Okay, okay. One under here.
Not at the nostril.
There you go. Because we need one to hold it while we do the tack strips. Give to me, render unto Feldman that which is Feldman's.
You know what?
What?
You know, we found out that this was from France
Yeah, that's
originally because we found in it, this is Marcel Marceau's hair.
That's a bon mot.
Yeah, bon mot, which means a good mow,
Right. The bon mot.
or the satisfied mow.
Oh.
There we are.
There we are.
You know, Mo always got beat up, or always gave the lick, and he always got abused.
But occasionally,
Sometimes he was really satisfied.
usually before a plate of food.
Uh-huh.
And he'd say,
He'd say, ah, there we are. There we are. Or,
right before the clam would attack Curly. Now I'm going to put in the tack strip down the side. Remember, this is being the outside back.
oh, yeah.
We have called it the outside back for our own.
Which is a lot different than the outside arm.
Oh, it's so different.
In that it's like a little bigger.
There's a B in it. No, the difference is...
Well,
is
the
that
one has a tic-tac-toe underneath, the other has a picture of you.
No, the outside arm only has one metal tack strip. The outside back has duh. Now, with the last tack strip, you do like a hey.
Yeah.
While on the second floor.
You're gonna tug and bang at the same time?
I often do.
Yeah.
My case comes up Tuesday.
Tug, and patty. I'm eyeing it up. That's what I'm here for.
He's the supervisor.
I'm eyeing down. I should be smoking a cigarette, but I don't do that anymore. Hey, you know, you've got blood on your hand there.
Oh, my God.
The red Keller's coming out.
I'm going to put a billet in you in a minute.
I'll hit you with an egg.
Go ahead, keep pointing.
What?
I'll come around this side so my fans can see me sweat head on.
Oh, now it's beautiful.
Now it's beautiful. Now I just need the staple gun.
What about up here?
Pardon my talkers, what?
What about that?
Oh, that's a beautiful bevel. Don't worry about that.
Byzantine arch bevel block.
Look, blood. And then I'll just put a row of staples underneath here.
There you go.
Bang that up like that.
It's almost a show.
Now, all that's needed is a cane brick. They're so excited. And now, for those of you who can't get enough of wood...
who need their fix of wood.
Yes.
We are going to show you something that we did while we were outside in the lovely sun.
Road trip.
Oh, we're out of the shop.
Oh, out of that hot, stinking shop into the hot, stinking sun.
And look what's behind us. We got some doors here, right?
Nice doors.
They're very nice doors. In fact, I did these doors about 9 years ago, but we're not going to strip them and refinish them, but we are going to recoat them using the same kind of varnish that I put on those 9 years ago.
You got paid then.
Oh, yeah. Then
Not this time.
Well, now I have a TV show. Oh, look at him up there. He's cleaning all the dust out of the corners.
And it's fun, too.
Well, he's using an old paintbrush. You don't put that in the varnish can afterwards. You want to get as much dust as you can off of the surface. Oh, that's nice.
That's enough for this side.
Now you want to roughen up the surface. So give it a good sanding. You'll ensure that the varnish is going to stick by doing this sanding and giving the surface a tooth. Okay, next, you want to wash with some paint thinner, paper towel. This will get all the dirt and dust off. Also remove the sanding dust. See that?
Ooh.
See the pretty color come up? That's what the varnish, the new varnish is going to make the doors look like.
Here you got another problem.
No, we run into a sticker from the alarm company that's on the door, and this will peel off very easily, not like some stickers.
Yeah.
You know what that means? This company made a lot of money because they were able to make good stickers for themselves.
Right, and now it'll surprise the burglars when they come in.
You
don't want to warn them.
There's going to be a residue, a sticky residue, which will come off easily with the paint thinner.
The same paint thinner we've been cleaning everything else with. See, these doors aren't big enough for both of us to work at the same time.
It removes it, but, you know, you're going to sand this panel. That's all you have to do, really. You don't have to go crazy with the sanding because the varnish is still good on here. The marine varnishes, they have agents in them that are all UV blockers. They block the sun's rays, and they remain, it allows the door or the finish to remain pliable. So in the winter and the summer, when the door contracts and expands, the varnish moves with it. That's why marine varnishes are great.
He understands that, I don't. Something about sunglasses, I know.
So now we'll wash the rest of the door off.
Yeah, remember, the sanding is just a light sanding. You're not taking anything off. You're just preparing the surface, making it a little itchy for the scratchiness.
Now, because the rest of the door's all been sanded, all we got to do is wait for this to dry, and then we'll be ready to recoat.
So about drying times, 24 hours to be safe. Certainly if you do it one day and it's not too humid, it'll dry by the next day.
You know, and a lot of people, they're really afraid of varnishing because they think there's some trick to it, or you got to be neat, or it's hard, or it runs. Just get the varnish on and then go back and then neaten it up just by pulling the varnish away. Oh, he's panning down the beautiful walnut doors now.
The loveliness of the doors and the loveliness of us. This didn't take us long, an hour and
a half, yeah.
I think. And remember, if you really want to take good care of exterior doors like this, you should do this once a year.
That's right. A lot of people think that, you know, if you put a lot of coats of varnish on, it's going to protect the door even more. What it does, it just makes it more susceptible to damage. So if you clean the doors, if the doors are new, say, 2 coats should be enough. 1 cut coat, 50-50, paint thinner, varnish, and then a full-strength coat should be more than enough.
Yeah, and besides, it gives you something to do until you die. And the cleanup on your clothes and everything, the paint thinner, just like we used to.
Don't get it on your clothes. Wear old clothes or wear new clothes and make them old in a second.
Oh, a fine old thing. We're back.
And it's finished. We did a lot of upholstery.
And a little bit of wood outside.
For those of you who need your wood.
And we changed clothes twice.
So here's the before.
Shays.
And the after.
Ah! No, that's not the real after. We fooled you. There's the real after.
Oh, yeah. So, look, I'm making a tree.
Oh, it's great.
Isn't it nice?
That happened to me last night. But, you know...
Isn't it nice?
I'm Ed Feldman. And who are you?
I'm Joe L'Erario.
And as always...
Be nice
to your furniture.